What's up, people? How you guys doing out there? I need to get some units back. Uh, I'm gonna claim. Oh wait, is YouTube doing that thing where it's telling me the stream? No, the stream is live. Okay, good. I'm gonna claim all the units that I forgot to claim at the end of yesterday's stream. I had to run so quick that I didn't have time to do that, but I wanted to do that. I'm gonna claim all that stuff, and then Arena Wins is on. So I figured, hey man, I'm not gonna play a ton of Arena, but like, let me get some of the units back there. And then I figured, you know what, man, let's just start the event quest. Let's get it started. I don't want to wait all month. I want to get on that before it ends up being a last minute thing yet again. Anyway, what's up, people? Looks like we got ourselves a little bit of that slap action already. Hold up. Slap. J-Back, thank you very much for the 2. Much appreciated. Saying cheeks are ready, sir. Oh my god. J-Mac, thank you very much. Yo, is that white mommy in here saying, hello, BG, hope you're having a good time. X, please, if possible. Sure. White mommy. Oh, man. The unexpected. I was like, what have I done recently? What champion could this possibly be? It is Groot. You are Groot. Listen, not to toot my own horn, not to peel my own bark or something. I don't know what a tree would do in this situation. But I look pretty good as Groot. I gotta say, listen, I gotta say, I look all right as Groot. Did you change the like the facial hair color a little bit? You give it like a little green tint, or I guess maybe that's probably how it already was in certain parts. But I feel like it has more of a moss look to it. Oh man, Brian, Tara, sup? Jeez, my voice is a little bit. That hurts to do. What's up, Tara? Not to photosynthesize my own leaves, but oh my, that might be it right there. All right, white mommy, beautiful stuff as always. Is that a raid message I saw though? Hold on, where was that? The hashtag Red Guardian Slaps raid. Listen, in these parts, I'm the one that does the slapping. All right. Is he that good though? Is he actually that good? Is that an Abby Doe raid? Hashtag Dingus raid. Okay, it's probably an Abby Doe raid. Maybe Clarissa. Clarissa, were you streaming again? Okay, no. There's Abby Doe. What up, dude? Thank you for the raid. Oh man, just let out a monstrous burp. You know, maybe I should have muted it. Maybe you guys needed to hear that. But no. All right, anyway, let's get this started. So yeah, like I was saying, I wanted to claim all of the units from the milestone yesterday during yesterday's stream because I wanted to see exactly how many I went down and then, came back up. And we kind of already knew the number ahead of time, so it's not that important that I did it all in one stream, but it still would have been cool to see. But then I had to bail so fast that because I was already late, that I never actually even claimed the stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and claim those units. Get the units back. What am I at right now? 11,516. So we'll get some of the units back. And then I'd hit a little bit of arena. Just a little bit. Because I need the revive. And the free units from that too. Dang, man, I'm looking at this ascension dust. I was thinking today, like, who do I want to ascend to take into incursions, the saga incursions? Is it going to be Corvus? Is it going to be someone a little more different? I was actually thinking, like, what if I did a Squirrel Girl, man? Squirrel Girl would be kind of interesting. Wait, were there no units in this track? Is that right? I didn't pass any units, right? Okay, no units there. Alpha route. You could suck it. Let's get the rewards here, though. Okay. So 600, 900. Does feel good claiming those, but my God, for the amount that I spent, you guys, I don't know if it was worth it. I don't know, man. Sometimes you take the risk, and I don't know if it paid off this time. Ooh. I'm just getting over my own cold, so hope you're healthy quickly. Was it directed at me or someone else? Because I'm not sick. I was just using my vocals a lot yesterday, so talking a lot, and my voice is just maybe I sound sick. Maybe that's why you're saying it, but otherwise, no, I feel good. Arena stream, what is this? 2019? I know. Listen, it's not a full-on arena stream, okay? And I actually don't need to hit the apothecary. Surprise, surprise. You talk a lot? What? I know. Alright, let me see. Dude. Wow. I like the contrast here in the arena champions with Emma and Kushala. Got some fire and ice right here. Gotta say, Kushala, quite the looker. Really like the bone structure in the face. You know. Anyway, this is the... Yeah, okay. Go Emma. Should have just left those in there. I don't know why I took them out. That was kind of dumb. Let's do this, though. Probably got gunk in his throat. What's up, though, everybody? Is that Star? What up, Star? A solid nuke for sure. I'm gonna rank 5 ascend. Abidel, was that... hold on. Dude, I gotta change these stat focuses. Look at this. This is disgusting. Is that for Red Guardian you're talking? Kushala is queen. You know, I still haven't really played Kushala. And I'd like to, because I hear wonderful things. I've seen some wonderful things. And still haven't played her. And she's Mystic. I love the Mystic class. So what the hell am I doing? Spend 9k units on... is that and an $80 deal? And a $50 deal. I got a decent amount of 7 stars, so not bad. Seeing to get 180 points. I'm stopping. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Know your limits. Stick to them. Jonathan Castillo with the 26 mods. Thank you, dude. Saying, yo, BG, Twitter, please. All right, let me see here, Jonathan. Hang on. He'll dip. Hold on. We got your tweet pulled up. We'll take a look in just a moment. You think I'm lucky for getting an Awakening Omega Red from 2 7-star Omega crystals? Yeah, kind of. It's more complicated than that. So Omega Red is my preferred champion out of all of those, all 6 of the unique champs there. However, he's only my preferred champ if you also get the plus 100 SIGs. Because at a low SIG level, Omega Red, not that impressive. And at a high SIG level, yeah, he's immensely powerful. So, at a low SIG, he's not going to do a whole lot for you. But that said, even if you're not getting the plus 100 SIGs, it's still okay. Because eventually, you'll be able to use them. So, depends on how you define luck. Luck might have been pulling a champ that you could use better today. If you're looking for something today. Or if you don't care about that and you only care about the long run, the potential power, then I'd say you have maybe the strongest pull in there. All right, anyway, my pull so far with the Omega Days event. 1 more Paragon Crystal until another 7-star in the comments. Okay, let's see. Okay. You know what I realized, by the way? I had never gotten a 7-star from the Paragon or Valiant crystals. But yesterday I did get one, but a double but. That's right. It was only one of the 6 exclusives, so I still have yet to pull a champion out of the normal pool out of all these crystals. Kind of nutty, but anyway, doesn't really matter too much. Nice, got the Omega Red. Ooh, fish boy, I like it. Okay, dude, you're getting pretty lucky here, I would say. The fact that you got 12 opened and seeing these two side by side, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, got the dupe that I got. And there's Corvus Stag, man. Nice. Yeah, very, very nice. Not too shabby at all. Is that all of them? What one are you missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, maybe you just got 4. Yeah, I think you just got 4 of them. Still, though, that's really good. Yeah, missing Longshot for sure. But still, 4 out of 6, really good. Yep, Red Guardian does 200k health in like 30 seconds. Weak. What is this? What is that, an Archangel? From 2017? Pathetic. As I am consistent, I only came to boo you, Messiah. Why? We'll give nice words when you hashtag play the semen game. What? Hashtag Godbot, hashtag fake ass caps. What the heck? Listen, that's a game that I'm not going to be playing. I could play a different game, but that's not the one I'm going to be playing, I'll tell you that much. Most certainly not on stream. Not that I'm playing it off stream either, but I'm just saying. Hey, is that Corey? Sending over bucks saying, Brian, I see you're grinding Arena. Surely you must know the 3-star Stark Spidey cutoff is. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what it is. You want to get 3-star Stark Spidey? I'll tell you how to do it. First, get some socks on. Then shoes. You always want socks first before shoes. Found out the hard way? Shoes first, socks second. Not the way to go. Okay, now that you've got your socks and shoes on, pants. That's right. Some people thought pants before those two. No. It's far more efficient if you have those on before you put the pants on. That way, you don't get your feet dirty. Now that you've got all 3 of those on, take a freaking lap, dude. Boo, come on, man. In here with a damn 3-star Stark Spidey cutoff. Are you serious? Is it actually 2017? Oh, my God. Blast from the past. That's what tonight is, I guess. Talking about some old champs. Talking about some arena grinding for units. Talking about some 3-star Stark Spidey. Corey. Get out of here. But thank you very much for the buck. But still, get out of here. Dude, I was thinking I really want Corvus today. Or, Corvus. Of course I want Corvus. Sorry, I got Corvus on my mind. I really want Arcus. I was thinking Arcus could be really fun in the Incursions. And Arcus is one of the Saga champs. I was thinking about some odd ones. Squirrel Girl came to mind. Arcus. Those are really just the 2. I was just kind of thinking about some fun ones. But yeah, no way BG followed his own advice. Hey? Ryan, you aren't even wearing pants? Don't tell us to wear any. Oh, I see. It's true, I'm not wearing pants. It's kind of hot. You guys, I think we're entering a heat wave or something like that. It's kind of freaking hot, man. A SIG 140 Omega Red is okay. All right, Abido. Can you flex any harder, please? Typos, mofo. I'm drinking with the wife. Okay, we'll enjoy that, Messiah. Does BG have legs? I don't know. Do I? Some people might have seen legs at in Vancouver, but anything could have happened from, you know, between then and now. Could have been anything. BG opened a 7-star Crossbones and Kindred from the Omega Paragon crystals, and opened a Mole Man from the 7-star one, and a Null from a normal 7-star basic. My licks been pretty good. You trying to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Pop? Whatever? Okay. This is my first time. Somebody really? In the arena? This is gonna be my first time fighting this champ, and I'm gonna lose? Oh god, what does this mean for the event quest? I'm really getting intercepted by this champ that I guess I can't parry? Oh my god, again? Dude. I'm going to lose! What is this special 2 animation? Started off as a joke. Oh, okay, that special 2 animation looks sick. Okay. You know, I'm really not a fan of her staring at her phone this whole time, but I gotta say, the special 2 animation, that was pretty awesome. I'm into that. That's pretty cool. Can you ask for tweets through dodos? You could ask through tweets through dodos without dodos. Yeah. The only thing is I only see so many messages, so you know, I try my best not to miss any of the super chats and stuff. Even then, happens on occasion. But for the regular chat messages, I'm only one person, so being outnumbered, I don't look at everyone's tweet. Anyone else's game have trouble loading since the update? I've heard a little bit of that, but I haven't had any issues myself. I think I ended up only not getting Corvus or Omega Sentinel Star. It's not bad, but bummer on the no Corvus. If you wanted Corvus, that is. Aqua, thank you for the 201. Just saying hi, Baldy. What up? What up, Aqua? I feel like I can use some, Oh, wait. No, I was gonna say I could use some Aqua because of it being hot, but that's Agua, isn't it? Whoops. Not the same thing, is it? But either way, dude, thank you very much for the 201. What up? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. CGR. You know, I kind of miss arena grinding. I say this every time I do it. I don't miss it enough to be, like, out here getting every single milestone, but... and right now, dude, I can't even put recoils on before anyone says, because somebody probably already said it. You missed my super chat? No, I didn't. And make sure to put it at the top. It goes up there automatically. I didn't miss it. If I'm tangenting or talking about something else, you just gotta give me a couple minutes. If I miss it, then yeah, the only time I actually miss is if like more than 10 minutes goes by, unless it's a huge tangent. So yeah, thank you very much. But I got you. But yeah, thank you. The only thing I know about Arcus is that when I mentioned him, Yusafa said his 4 Loki alliance mate said it was his greatest rank up regret ever. So, well, interesting. Greatest rank up regret ever. That's some big words. Wouldn't be my words, but those are some big words. I mean, Arcus, let's face it, he's not the top dog in the game. Definitely wouldn't suggest otherwise, but I'd still like to have him. I'll tell you that much. Srijad, thank you very much for the 20 rupees. Let me see, where are you at? PGX, please, and check comments. Okay, let's see. PG somehow got to Paragon yesterday by selling tier 2 alphas and spending around 200 units. To get Paragon? Well worth it, it sounds. So that I get those Omega charge rewards. Unfortunately, I opened 3 Omega Cav crystals before hitting Paragon. Yeah, unfortunately, those don't count. But the event was worth everything. Just spent 3,000 as I'm free to play. Okay. Okay, Kindred. That's a good pull. Silk, nice. And Mantis, too. Awesome. Let's see what you got in the comments here. Kindred and Mantis are from Paragon Crystals and Silk from 7-Star Crystal. And I just opened around 20 Paragons. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. Yeah, well worth. Very nice. 20 Paragons, and you got 3 of those 7 stars. That is well above the expected results. Congrats on the good fortune. Really good stuff. Three good champs too. Thank you again for the 20 rupees. Superville06, thank you for the 2, saying, who are you rooting for in the Stanley Cup playoffs? The Ducks. Yeah. What's that? They're not in it? Oh, I'm still rooting for them anyway. It's either that or, you know, the Jersey Devils. Those are my only 2 teams. Who's in the Stanley Cup? I don't watch hockey. Sorry to say. If one of those 2 teams is in it, I'm gonna lose my mind. But let's see here. Stanley Cup. Wait. Just pulling up water bottles. Is that not how you spell? Oh, okay, hold on. Stanley Cup NHL. Okay. Is it... So it's not down to the Stanley Cup yet, huh? It's still in, like, the playoffs or whatever? Do they call that whole thing? Like the postseason NHL? Is that all just go, like... counted as Stanley Cup, basically? I'm looking... I don't see either of the teams that I mentioned. That's a bummer. Son of a... And somehow... Wait, hold on a second. Somehow I'm seeing the Jets here? Is there an actual Jets hockey team? Or did we somehow get it to football? What in the heck? Anyway. Yeah, I don't really watch any sports. Might surprise you, I know, because of my great physical physique. And also, I'm good with words, clearly. So, yeah. Winnipeg Jets. Interesting, okay. Never heard of that team before. But yeah, no, I don't watch any sports. It's 8 teams left. Ooh, Star is a hockey girl. Same. Boston, Florida, Carolina, New York Rangers, Vancouver, Edmonton, Dallas, and Colorado. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and say... Ah, man. I'll go ahead and say Edmonton for my boy Lags. You'd think I would maybe go New York Rangers, but I never liked the Rangers, I gotta say. Man, even though I'm not a hockey fan, and even though I don't really care that much who wins or loses, there was always something. There's always something about people in New Jersey being Rangers fans. One of my best friends growing up was a Rangers fan. I'm like, dude, we have so few teams in New Jersey. Can you please just be a fan of our one and only sports team, basically? We used to have the Nets. R.I.P. No longer. So yeah, I cannot root for them, even though they're the closest to my hometown. Super Penguin with the Tuesday. Tweet bald man. Okay, Super Penguin. I think I can find that. Connect those dots. Wait, did White Mummy also send something over that's not a drawing? No way. Let's see. What is this? I've been wanting to show you this for a while. Here's my rank 3 lineup. Ooh. You know what? White Mummy, who are you using for the Saga Incursions? Did you do it already or no? I've heard Cersei is okay in there. Dude, I love the Void rank 3. That's really cool. Ellis is also kind of interesting. I feel like Domino could crush in there too. I feel like any of these 3. Sorry, Void. Even though you're really cool and you got the Saga thing going on. Let's face it. Void is not an Incursion champ. But, yeah, I've heard Cersei does pretty well in there. Either way, pretty interesting lineup of rank 3s. Some that you'd see commonly, and others less so, like Wong and else. I mean, not that we haven't seen rank 3 Wongs before or anything. It's just lesser selected. Hold on. Where was I going to check? Super Penguin. Super Penguin, I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Here I was going on and on about how easy it'd be to find your tweet, and I can't find your tweet. Did you send it in the, basically since I started the stream? Did you tag me in the tweet with the old @contestchampion? Is your Twitter account set to be publicly viewable? Your tweet's set to be publicly viewable? Because I do not have a tweet from you, unfortunately. I got nothing here. I'll check back with you in a few minutes, see if we can get it sorted out. Let me go ahead and start. Yeah, let's go from the top down now. Try it again? Okay. I'll check back with you. ABG got 7-star Longshot during this event. Uncle K, nice. Let me see. During this event, and I think I just fell in love. Pause. Took him to rank 2 out of sheer hate for gore in war. Oh, man. Yeah, I bet he shreds that dude. Don't know as much as I should about him, though. Brief help. Uncle K, there happens to be a video out there about Longshot. I don't know who made it. But some regard it as one of the best MCOC videos. I listen, these are not my words, okay? But others have said, I haven't seen it, I haven't watched the video. But other people have told me that this video is pretty good. It's pretty cool. So you might want to check it out. I'll leave a link to this unknown up-and-coming YouTuber's video in the chat if you want to take a look at that. I don't know, even though I did make a very detailed video about the champ, I haven't actually played him at a high level before. You basically you want to mostly rely on the special 2 though. When the opponent has preferably many debuffs, and your special 2 will absolutely just roast him. You don't need to know a ton else. It's like just to pick up and start playing the champ. But yeah, if you do want more info, that video has it all for you. So yeah. We do any more videos like that, sire? I don't know. I would love to, but it takes so long, and I want to make so many videos, and yeah, it's really hard to justify because that one video, I think that one was like 200 hours, something like that, which is it's just such a stupid amount of time to put into one video about such a niche topic. One single champion out of the nearly 300 champions in a mobile game that not that many people. I mean, a lot of people play this game, of course, but like comparatively to I don't know, like the Minecrafts of the world, it's just so much time, and I would love to make more videos like that, but it's so hard to justify doing when I want to make all this other kind of stuff too. So probably not is the answer, but who knows. I do enjoy doing it. Let me see here. Super Penguin, I don't know if you tried again. I haven't looked in the chat for your name. Yeah, I don't see anything else in the chat from you, but I still have nothing from you. I don't know if you're still trying to sort things out or not, but I got nothing. I'll keep checking back with you in a few more minutes. Alan, thank you for the bucks. And if you can, or if I can get this selector, which I need 9 more crystals, you choose. I don't care. Who you pick between Mole Man, Longshot, or Quicksilver? Mole Man, I mean, the answer is Longshot. Easily between those. For me, it's Longshot. Number one, he doesn't need the dupe. He absolutely does not need the dupe. Number two, you know, all jokes aside about, oh, I don't know who made this video, all that garbage. I find him to be a pretty fun champion. Significantly more fun than the other two that you mentioned. And I don't even like Mole Man. I think is okay. I don't hate Mole Man. And Quicksilver, he's certainly cool for some people. Not my type, but I could recognize like he's a good champion. But yeah, I don't know, man. Longshot, there's something special about him. Just because of how fast he can obliterate opponents that have buffs. And I even mentioned in that video, I remember calling out that like, is it really that big of a deal that he can blow opponents up fast that have lots of buffs? Because so can a lot of other champions. And we even have, you know, Ronin that can stun lock opponents with buffs and things like that. I made that video before Battlegrounds was maybe even a concept. I don't know. Maybe Kabam already had it conceptualized, but we certainly had no idea that it was coming. And even still, even now knowing that Battlegrounds exists, I would still kind of have to say, yeah, there's a lot of other champs that can do that. That's the reality of it. But he is really cool, and he is probably the fastest killer of champs with a lot of buffs. So, I don't know, just to have someone like that at your disposal for fun. Because, you know, playing a game, fun is the idea of it. And yeah, for me, it would be a Longshot. Would be the most fun. Now, if another champ is more fun for you, awesome, go with that champ. But without any other context, yeah, I say Longshot. Alright, let me see here. Luke, thank you very much for the book. MBG, I don't even know how this is possible, but I've pulled Hulk and Shuri 3 times each. And Strife back to back on my last 9 7-star crystals. How is that statistically possible? What the? That is pretty crazy. 3 times each, and Strife back to back. So out of 8 out of your 9 last crystals have just been 3 champions. That is nutty. There's crazier odds out there. I mean, hey, people win the lottery, and the lottery is way worse odds than that. I think, yeah, no, it has to be, right? But still, that is pretty crazy. Hey, at least they're good champions that you're getting. So yeah, could be way worse. You could be pulling like, I don't know. You could have pulled Hawkeye like 10 times or something, you know. So at least there's that. Alan with another buck. Thank you, dude. Oh, where are you at? These saga incursions are hard for me, man. That wasn't yours, Alan, but I was just seeing that message. I've heard they're pretty challenging. I'm looking forward to doing them. I'm really looking forward to doing them. There's a small part of me that's concerned that, like, Kabam's gonna nerf it or something like that. I don't think they will. I think they intend for it to be a challenge, and hey, people are clearing the challenge. But also, they do have to keep in mind, like, hey, man, a certain percentage of players is ideally getting through this stuff. And if they did nerf it, I'm sure it would be something almost unnoticeable by players. They'd probably just, like, I don't know, remove a really problematic node or defender or something like that, and it would still be 99% as difficult. But, yeah, I don't even think they're gonna do that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pumped for it. I think you know, as I'm going through it, I'm gonna be crying a little bit for sure, if it's as hard as people are saying. But I'm excited to take on the challenge at least. Okay, Alan, you said done. I was leaning towards Longshot, but done easy. Pfft, dude, easy peasy. Okay, sounds good. Go rats. All right, tag doing it. Super Penguin. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh boy. Super Penguin, I still have nothing. Oh man. I feel like I've looked up your tweets before, have I not? Maybe I haven't. Maybe it's just, I don't know, seen your name enough times that I thought I have or something, but I got nothing here still, man. Again, double check to make sure your tweets aren't set to be private or something like that in the like Twitter settings. No, it's my first ever tweet. I see. Dude, I wonder if Twitter has some kind of, I don't know. I wonder if there's like some kind of delay period before people are like you're able to tweet at someone. Because someone else was having, you know, trouble with it the other day too. So it was their first tweet. And it might just be that, hey, Twitter's kind of confusing at first. I remember when I first signed up for Twitter, I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't know how any of this works. I don't know what these words mean. How do I send a tweet? How do I make sure other people see it or don't see it or whatever? It's a little confusing at first, to be sure. But, yeah, still. I wonder if there is some kind of thing, because like, I mean, especially like if sending pictures, I wonder if there's some sort of safety check where they're like, okay, we don't want people just sending certain pics that are usually sent to ladies or something, you know, and blasting those all over the platform. I don't know. But yeah, I'll still try to look again if you try again, or just take a look at your settings to make sure, like, if your tweets are private and you make a change to make them publicly viewable, send the tweet again, the whole tweet, the @contestchampion, whatever message you're gonna put in there, just because whatever tweets, I believe they would have stayed private. So check the setting, change it, tweet again. Buckeye fan, thank you for the bucks. Saying, BG, did you hear about the kidnapping on the street? Okay, this can't be a real thing, because on the street, just any street, really? Where's this going? You hear about the kidnapping on the street? It's okay, he woke up. The kidnapping. And he woke up. Okay, yep, I knew it was gonna be a terrible joke. Saw that coming a mile away. Dude, boo, come on, Buckeye fan, are you kidding me? Where are the kid's parents? Just let him take a nap in the middle of the street? I've done it before. Dude, no joke, I haven't actually took a nap on the street. That is one of the most terrifying experiences. I don't know if you guys ever just like laid down in the middle of the street. Maybe it's just because I've been hit by a car before. Surprise, surprise, a guy that likes to lay in the middle of the street get hit by a car. No, yeah, I don't know, but it's a terrifying feeling laying down in the middle of the street. So I've never done it for more than a second. And then got up immediately. Perma-ban for that joke? Ooh, poses an interesting question. Should we make a poll to perma-ban all jokes? I think that's a good idea. BG, can you explain the infinite streak now? I just came back to the game and I feel it's different. So, Gonzalo, it is and it isn't different. The concept is still the same. The infinite streak, you see how I'm fighting like Kang and Thanos teams right now? The infinite streak, it basically goes like this. You're playing up against other real players, their accounts. They're not actually playing the fights, right? But you're going up against their accounts. And the idea is that the more wins you have in the arena, the higher level players you're going up against, right? But Kabam puts a limit on where players can rank their champs. Right now, that limit is 7-star rank 3. No one in the world has a 7-star rank 4. So if you try to like keep playing arena matches and eventually you run into players that have 7-star rank 3s and the game's like, okay, they took on that challenge and won. Let's give them the 7-star rank 4. Oh, wait, those don't exist. Okay, well, let's give them the Kang and Thanos teams. And then after you beat the Kang and Thanos teams, the game has nowhere to go any further than that. And then the game just sort of puts you in this the infinite streak at that point as we know it. And I still to this day don't know if it was intentional or not, or if it was just some sort of failsafe that, you know, kind of fell into. But in order to stay on that infinite streak, you have to you know, you have to have like a certain level of champion. And because players' champions are always on the rise, the safe teams that players can use in the arena to maintain the infinite streak is also always rising. So right now, I believe 6-star rank 2, once you're on the infinite streak, I believe 6-star rank 2 is safe. 6-star rank 1 sometimes will be safe and sometimes will not. So yeah, that's the gist of it. It's always worked that way. I kind of fudged a little bit of the wording there because technically, if you throw in too low level of champs, I don't believe you ever do run into Kang or Thanos teams. So technically, I think you could still get the infinite streak without hitting Kang or Thanos teams. But for the most part, that's the way it works. People who are capable of doing the infinite streak, they will typically hit the Kang and Thanos teams in the way that I described. But yeah, I think that's it. I've tried one last time. If not, I'll just say the surprise to chat. Okay, Super Penguin, let me see. Refreshing. No, man, I still got nothing. Yeah, it might be something on Twitter's end. Like, if you just signed up for Twitter, maybe that's it. That's all I could guess. Because I still got nada. Yeah, let us know. What'd you end up getting? I just started my streaming journey on a new MCOC account. Any advice for someone starting out fresh? Embrace the journey. The biggest piece of advice I could give you. It does not matter where everyone else is. It only matters where you started and where you're going and how you're getting there. You know? Because there'll always be people with bigger accounts, unless your name is Yusafa. And none of that really matters. Most people don't really care. Some people do, of course. But for the most part, people don't really care. Just have fun. Try to get better over time at different areas of the game. And yeah, I don't know. If you're asking for more advice on something specific, I could try to give some advice on that. But the biggest piece of advice is really just to embrace the journey. It's fun seeing progress and fun playing, feeling that progress. Okay, Super Penguin, let me see. Welp, I just got my first ever 7-star. The power of Wong is strong. Hey, nice. Congrats on the first ever 7-star. All right. That's good, man. Wong, he's a Necropolis champ. So if you get good with Wong, sky's kind of the limit with that guy in terms of content, so... He's not the fastest champ to use in everyday questing. But, I mean, at a 7-star, he's going to be powerful enough that he can absolutely be used in the majority of quests. And then in the marathon-style long-form content, that's where he really shines. The Everest content. Chris Gonzalez with the 2 saying, RIP my long banana. Last, please. Your long banana. Did you get a circumcision? Wait, hold on. What are we talking about here? Hold on. Chris. Sup, Beans? Looking as handsome as ever. Thank you very much, Chris. Do I still look good? Could you pull me? Who to rank 2? Angela Gore, Guillotine 29, or Cap Sam? Thanks, PG. Love the hair. Why'd you put hair in quotes? Okay, that's just... Chris, I'm going to do this poll for you, but how dare you put that in quotes? Let me see here. Who to rank 2? Oh, man. I'm just looking at the points here. This one match is not going to get me to 30 million, is it? Or, sorry, 3 million. This match is not going to get me to 30 million? Are you serious? It said 30 because there's 30,000 points there. Anyway, I was thinking just getting to 3 million milestone. That'd probably be good. But hold on. Angela, Gore, Guillotine 2099, and Cap Sam. Okay. Polls live. Doesn't sound like any of these are awakened, but I don't actually know. Alan, thank you for another buck as well. Alan, where are you at? Hey, Baldy, where's your rank 3 death tree? Day 1 million of waiting? Or even that damn rank 5 king tree. Hold on. Day 1 million asking about the death tree? Dude, the death tree is still basically brand new to the game. Are you serious? You got me on the regular King Groot. You're right. That guy should have been a rank 5 a long time ago. But, the death tree. Dude, I still don't know what to do about my next rank 3. I've got these rank 3 resources, and... I don't know what to do. Why does BG look like the Emperor with the hoodie on? Maybe I am the Emperor. Who's the Emperor? I also had a story for you. A vegetarian said she's once seen me before, but I've never met herbivore. Okay. That's not a story. I'll tell you a story. It's about putting your socks on before your shoes, and then your pants, and then taking a freaking lap, dude. And hopefully while you're out there, you have a nice adventure, and then you come back home safe and sound. But still, take the freaking lap. Boo. Also, I'm ending the poll. Angela wins it. I am an... Oh, look how many points away I am, you guys. You serious? Come on, dude. Really gonna maybe play this whole around just because? Hold on, though. Angela, Gore, 1829, or Cap Sam. Yeah, I mean, I would go Angela myself. The only way I wouldn't go Angela is if you already have a 6-star, like, fully ranked up. Because then there's not really a reason to play an unawakened or even low sig Angela in comparison. Her awakened ability is very strong. But if you don't have a ranked up 6-star Angie already, then yeah, my answer is Angie. If you do, then my second would be probably Guillotine 2099. I wouldn't even use her all the time, though. I would just kind of have her prepped for, you know, future pain challenges coming up. that we don't even know if she's going to be good for, but let's face it, she's got a pretty good track record of at least being decent for those challenges, so. BG, not sure who to rank up between Hulkling or Onslaught. Also, whose Awaken ability is better? Personally, I would probably go Hulkling, but I'm also kind of biased because, well, I have a high-level Hulkling and I don't have a high-level Onslaught. I like Onslaught. I think he's very strong, but I feel like Hulkling is just so powerful. But Burgle, yeah, if anyone else in the chat has info on like Onslaught's Awaken ability, Hulkling versus Onslaught in general, pop that in the chat, because I don't know. They're both either at or towards the top of their class in terms of power, and it's gonna depend on, you know, kind of what you're looking for and stuff. Okay. So that's got to be enough for all of the milestones, right? Let's see. Yep. Cool. So, game. I probably need to do a restart, actually, huh? Oh my god, that took forever to load in. Okay, so this will be 16 of these. Yeah, dude. I'm capped out on the regular revives. Let me do a restart. I'm capped out on the regular revives. I'm getting close to being capped out on the 40% revives. And yeah, man, I need to start seriously thinking about the next challenge to do. Don't know which one I want to take on. Oh man. Like the challenge that I really want to take on is the Mojo, the duped Mojo one. Not the duped Mojo one, the solo Mojo, but I'm thinking about my 7-star being unduped. And if I duped Mojo, that's what I would do. But because he's not duped, I kind of don't want to do it. And that leaves me with... because I want to do Fintechs before Karate Man's, I think. So then that would leave me with the Jabari and Tigro one, but dude, I'm not ready to play Tigro right now. And Jabari, what do I pull her as a 7-star? I don't really want to invest her as a 6-star at the moment. Oh man, a little bit of a pickle here. I need to open up more crystals. All right, Sloop Job B Killer, thank you very much for the bug. Saying tweet, sure. Oh, what do we got here? What's your name on Twitter? Because I don't know that I have a tweet from a Sloop Job B Killer. Yeah. Let me know what your Twitter name is. I hope we're not having Twitter issues tonight. Oh boy. If you did send over a tweet with that name, then yeah. Sergio, sorry. Okay. Sergio. I do have a Sergio. All right, let's see. Check out my new rank ups. Ooh, Sig 148. Abido, what was your Sig again? What was your Sig, Abido? Was it 140? Oh, you're beat by 8 Sig levels here. How does that feel? Actually, don't even answer that because, yeah, I don't even have an Omega Red, so I'm sure you're about to tell me that. Fine. I take it back. I'm sorry. And the Corvus, dude, the duped Corvus, both of these at rank 3. Oh my god. Look at the PI on these champs, dude. Good lord. Probably got a little bit of a boost active or something, but my god. 12,002 attack. Jesus. That Corvus is hitting like a freaking dump truck, man. Grats, dude. No, I wouldn't be like a dick like you are. Okay, you know what? Okay. It's 141 as well. Okay. But I wasted so many resources doing the Mojo one last night. It was fun. You did the Mojo one last night? Did you have a revive counter going or no? Kind of curious. Okay, let's hit the event quest. Now that we got that out of the way. Hold on a sec. So... Is 7-star Nightcrawler available at this point? Oh, why am I looking in this tab? So I've got 70 of these. You need 120 in total, right? So 10 there. Is there, hold on, is there 10 in like the Trader's Outpost again? Yep. Dude, I don't even want to forget. Okay, so getting 10 here. So how many were from the Incursions? Yes, many people have awakened 7-star Nightcrawlers. I mean, technically you could have done that the first month, but he used around 80 plus. Okay. Yeah, I think Ace is correct because I think I had like 60 revives to start and bought a couple stacks. I should have farmed pots for sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, dude, potions go. Oof. I mean, that's tough because Mojo, he's got a pretty substantial health pool. But potions do go a long way for Mojo because you kind of need a little bit of time in fight for his damage to get going. And if you end up dying early, yeah, that it like multiplies the number of revives by a good bit. But man, it's hard to farm potions for Mojo. He was just too beefy. If he's like a 7-star rank 3 or a 6-star rank 5 ascended or something. Okay. Oh, have to wait for Battlegrounds to get the last 10? That's right. Yeah, okay. So Battlegrounds will be 10. Here's 20 right here. How many are from Incursions? Is it 10 or 20 from there? Keep looking for the smaller box for Incursions. Okay, it is 20 from here. Because it goes up to zone 20. Okay. Okay, so that's it. 20 from this, 10 from the event quest, 10 from Battlegrounds. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so that means, yeah, I want to get this done. I really don't want to wait till the end of the month to have this all done. I'm sure it's going to come out that, like, I'm sure that's how it's going to end up. It always does end up that way, but I'm hoping that it doesn't end up that way. Let's get the duck in there. It's the power 5 at the moment. Okay, let me see here. Lego BTW with the 10 Lego. Thank you so much. Is there any message? Hey BG, I've been hard stuck on the Gwen Master Quest. I want to become Paragon so I can get the Omega solo milestones. Any tips for me? Ooh, man. The Gwen Master Quest, huh? Yeah, Sanskrit saying Jugs or Professor X to avoid reverse controls. The reverse controls in the first phase, I did find that to be one of the more difficult parts of the fight. I was doing a Legends run in there for that content, and I used Stealth Spidey. I know, me, Stealth Spidey, I hated it. But that's what I used because you can actually, you have a much higher uptime on the passive Fury because of the way something works in his kit. And it ends up, like, you do so much damage that you end up kind of skipping some of the phases. That said, I don't know that that's a recommendation I can make for everybody. It was about speed at the time. I remember liking Kingpin a bit for it as well. But, yeah, I do think Jugs, at this point, is probably really good. I hate to say it, but the best advice I have is to check out a video on the fight specifically, because there's not really a whole lot that I can tell you without any sort of, like, you know, fight going on in the background, and it would take me, you know, 30 minutes just to even make it to the boss. But yeah, the first phase, I do remember being the hardest. I'm trying to remember, because there was, like, one piece of advice I used to give about the first phase. I'm trying to remember what that was. If you can just get a champ that's immune to those reverse controls, that's the best, but I think it was 4-hit combos. If I'm not mistaken, I think I had better success doing 4-hit combos. I'm trying to like imagine how the fight was playing out in my head. Yeah, I think I did 4-hit combos and then I backed off with like the regular controls. And I believe the AI had a little bit more of an aggressive use of specials. Maybe it has something to do with that node, with the reverse control on specials. So it's not much, but I'd say check out a video breaking down the fight. And then also, at least for the first phase, try 4-hit combos. If the videos don't mention it, still try it. Keen is saying take the juiced up path. The path is also pretty important. I don't remember what all the different paths are, but I'd also recommend looking at the MCOC Noob channel. So many people have credited MCOC Noob with helping them get through story content that I'm sure there's like some path recommendations there and stuff. So yeah, check out that channel too. Lego, good luck. I wish I had more specific advice on how to exactly conquer that content, but you got this. You definitely got this. The power of Legos. Channel your inner Lego man or woman. All right, let me see here. Short temper, mixed martial arts. I'm going to ignore all this stuff. Yeah, I think so. Let's just start it up. Start it up. Intercepting, you have to do to make the timer each phase longer. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that now. The whole intercept thing. I'm trying to remember how important that actually was. Like, I'm sure I did it because I was trying to do, you know, a Legends run. But I can't recall if that's super important for most people to do or not. Use the Death Squad BG. This is the easiest chapter ever then. The Deathless Champs. That's who I should be using. Is that Sins with the 20 Sins, dude? Thank you so much, as always. And ABG, I'm back. How's the event going? Pull anything good? It's a touchy subject for me. I don't know. I mean, so I didn't open any more crystals today. Just what I opened yesterday. And I'll say right now, there's going to be some spoilers for those that didn't watch it. I'm going to try to post a clip. Hopefully I can get something out tomorrow. Yesterday and today, we're just didn't have any time to. But hopefully I can get something out tomorrow for the people that the stream is too long for. Totally understand. And, but I will say a spoiler or two right now, if you're watching on the playback crew, that, yeah, it didn't really work out exactly the way I wanted to, but also maybe it's for the best. Got a champ that I haven't really played before. I mean, so, you know, I've tested Omega Sentinel before. And I liked Omega Sentinel in testing, actually. But I haven't played her in any, like, serious high-level content outside of that testing. Why didn't I go in there? That was silly. So, yeah, maybe it's for the best. Because sometimes it's just about playing new champs. Oh, God. And then I went in too early on this one. What the heck am I doing? As if it's my first time fighting Gore. Come on, man. Should not have used White Tiger for this fight. It's power lock. It's quite annoying. I really just want to get to a, You know what? Screw it. We're going. Should have stopped after 4 hits, so I got the almost guaranteed crits at least, but I tried to hit him with the striker before this. Didn't work. That also didn't do much damage, though. Yeah, you butthead. Get out of here. Sins, dude, thank you so much for the 20, though. You get anything good? I'm trying to recall. I can't remember. I've looked at so many different tweets and pictures and heard so many polls. I can't remember if you said what you got already. Yeah. I feel like maybe we did look at something from you, but I'm drawing a blank on it now at this point. Let's just Hulk smash this. Let's do that. Spike, thank you very much for the 2 as well, saying tweeter my lord. Okay. Take a look. Don't appreciate how you said lord and not savior, though. It's lord and savior. Thank you very much. Still check, though. Okay, throw the special 2, please. Thank you. Let's just start stun locking. Yeah. Yeah. I got 6-star Venom and Shuri and Mojo. Okay. Solid. Just talking about Mojo a minute ago. I'm undecided because I got the 1 7-star. I don't know if I want to go for the dupe or if I just want to rank up my 6-star Mojo or what. Okay, let me see here. Lord and Savior Butthead, is it? Clarissa, yes, thank you. Okay. Let's see. Can take a Mystic to rank 3 as well as an Awakening Gem and Stones and all for the Omega Champs to rank 3. And I get Valiant, torn on who to choose. Mystic to rank 3. As well as an Awakening Gem and Stones. All for the Omega Champs to rank 3. Okay. So, this is tough. Oh boy, this is tough. Oh, man. You have a lot of interesting options here. I'm going to start with Destroyer. So, I like Destroyer. I have a Destroyer. I also have a rank 2 Destroyer. I'm not taking my Destroyer to rank 3 without him being awakened. I say that, but I mean, who knows? Maybe I still rank him up at some point. But still, I don't want to take him to rank 3 unawakened. I value his awakened ability a pretty good bit. Even though it's not totally necessary, it adds enough value that I'd rather rank up someone else first and then come back for Destroyer later. So, my advice is going to be no on this one. Mangog, my advice is going to be no on this one. Dragon Man is a possibility, but I like, I'm going to skip Maw as well. I like White Tiger and Wolf more. And Sassy. These, I would say, are the 3. I like Sassy a lot, but I'm also... He's just like one of my personal favorites. Sassy is not a champ for everyone. I think on defense he could be a champ for nearly everyone, but I actually like playing him offensively too. And in that regard, he's not for everyone. Lags and MSD, when I was on call on Lags' stream, they were kind of saying that the Wolf might be the best Mystic champ in the game. I think that's what they were saying. They were speaking so highly of the Wolf that without knowing your preferences, if you like or dislike, any one of these champs, I feel like I have to say the Wolf. That said, I like White Tiger so much that if I didn't already have a ranked up 6-star and Ascended White Tiger, I would probably go with White Tiger just because I think she's so damn fun. But my advice for other people who don't share my same, personal preferences of White Tiger, I would say the Wolf. That's what I gotta say. The wolf isn't the best mystic champ in the game. This is what Abdo has been saying. But fair enough, we'll hear it out again. So long as he can get parried on block by the AI. Oh, that is... That's an interesting point. All right, as far as the other rank 3 here, for me, it'd be Corvus. I think especially right now with the whole Saga Incursions thing going on, it would just have to be Corvus for me. He's awakened. You know, Mega Red is not. I mean, you did say you could Sig up, but still, I would still be going Corvus. With the Awakening and Sigs, I would go Mega Red, but I would still rank up Corvus. Personally, yeah. You also, it kind of depends if you like running recoils or not. Not that you have to run recoils necessarily with Corvus or Omega Red, but they do work better with them. Actually, do all of these champs work better with recoils? They're all pretty recoil friendly, I would say. But yeah, if I'm giving advice, it would be like Wolf and Corvus. But at the end of the day, these are your champs that you are going to be playing with, and follow your heart. Go with who you want. Okay, J-Mania. Thank you very much for them 2 loonies. J-Mania, where are you at? Let's see. Hello, BG. I want your honest opinion. Who would be the best to rank 3? Howard. Howard's the first name I see. Howard it is. And that's who I'm going to play in this match, just because. Howard, Ironheart, or Warlock. Only Howard the Duck is awake. I mean, come on. You're making this too easy for me. I will say I love playing all of them, even the Duck. What do you mean, even the Duck? Of course you love playing the Duck. Who doesn't love the Duck? Some people, I guess. But on a serious note, okay, so I'm pretty biased. I love Howard the Duck, and that would be my go-to if that was my own account, without question. That said, if I'm giving advice to other people, I don't know, man. I still think Warlock's really good. Not only do I think he's really good, but I think he's going to continue to be useful in the seasonal pain content. And we don't know if that's true or not. Kabam could be deliberately working around that champion and making it so that you can't use Warlock. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. But if you like playing the Duck, then I actually would just recommend the Duck for you. If you hadn't told me that you like playing the Duck, then I probably would have said Warlock. With another caveat that I actually don't know Ironheart. But the way I hear people talk about Ironheart, I don't know. Maybe she's a little on the underrated side, but it still doesn't, she still doesn't seem that impressive. Maybe I just haven't seen it yet, though. So, like I said, full disclosure. Not trying to hide my lack of knowledge on Ironheart. Might need a second opinion on the from the chat. But like I said, it doesn't. For me, it wouldn't even matter, because if you like playing Howard the Duck, then Howard the Duck's the answer. Plus, I was thinking to use him in Incursions as well. Wait, to be fair, ever since I watched you slay in Battlegrounds, I started to play him more, and he has utility, and he's fun, and also hits so hard. He does hit very hard. So, Howard the Duck, I've said this a lot too, though. Howard the Duck does come with some major downsides. Look at all of the key things that I have to do in this fight. Oh, crud. I missed my parry. First off, I have to parry, which I can't even frickin' do for some reason. Jesus, there we go. I have to parry. So what if the opponent is stun immune, or an opponent that shrugs off stuns or debuffs, or there's a limber node present right there? Huge downside, right? I also kind of need to be able to apply debuffs to the opponent, because a large portion of Howard's damage comes from putting armor breaks and stacking them up on the opponent. Although as long as you can stun, you get the Furies, so I mean that's nice. And you're also gaining buffs. Like, you need for there to not be nodes or other champion abilities that mess with your buffs. So stun, buffs, debuffs, there are so many nodes that mess with one or more of these three things. These are like some of the basics that Kabam tries to mess with their different nodes, battleground metas, etc. And there's been plenty of seasons in Battlegrounds where, dude, I like straight up just wasn't even able to play Howard the Duck. And it made me very sad. But that is the reality of relying on all of these different systems. Is that sometimes it'll feel like the duck is being unfairly targeted. So if you go with the duck, just go in with that understanding that, yeah, sometimes you won't be able to play him. You could say the same thing for nearly every single champ in the game, but not even nearly, just every champ in the game. But I would still go with the duck, having said all of that. He's too cool. Does anyone else sometimes forget that Yondu only has 3 hits in his special one? Because it looks so similar to Fury's special one. And I'm like waiting for the rest of it to happen. Don't know if this is a hot take, but a high Sig Iceman is a better Battlegrounds defender than Kindred, meta notwithstanding. I also don't know if that's a hot take. I would much rather fight an Iceman, but I don't know statistically which one's better. Cody Jones, thank you for the 5. Saying you're gonna hate me, BG. I doubt that. I ranked up stealthy. I hate you. Just kidding. That's not even the words that you said. Let me see. You're gonna hate me, BG. I spent no units on this event. Hey, that sounds fine. And I'm only Cavalier, okay. But got 7-star Hyperion and Longshot. It's no longer fine. I see what you mean. Hyperion being my first ever 7-star. No, dude, that's awesome, man. That is awesome stuff. Congrats. You know, Hyperion really wants the dupe. But if that's your first 7-star, you could totally play Hyperion Unawakened. You can absolutely play Hyperion Unawakened. So, and then Longshot, he really doesn't need the dupe, so that's awesome. Dude, huge pulls. No units. Oh, man. Dude, sometimes the Crystal Gods... Oh, see, look at this. Stun immune. Sometimes the Crystal Gods, they just smile upon you. And it is your time. We all get lucky. We all get unlucky. Today was your day. Or yesterday, or whenever you open them. Yeah, congrats. Wait, I was just reading another message, or starting to, while I was tangenting. Where was the message I was reading? Just finished 25 zones for Saga Incursions. It was something fun. Get my team with CGR, Thing, and Domino. Okay. I could see that being a pretty viable team. PG, what's your biggest MCOC hot take? Mine is that Act 5 is the funnest content in the game. I mean, I guess mine is that 6.2 was by far the best story content, and maybe even best content period in the game. And 6.2 was one of the examples of why story content kind of took a nosedive into watered down content that we have today. Which is also fine. I've said this 1,000 times before too. I think it's actually healthier for the game, the way that story content is being designed now. At the end of the day, the game isn't made for one person or a small group of people even. It's made for the masses. So, yeah, I think it's fine that the story content has been made more accessible. It's still a challenge and everything. And hey, the bosses I feel like have, you know, I was gonna say only gotten better, but we actually like the champion boss in 6.2. I think is really good too. He's up there with some of my favorites. But either way, so it's fine the way things are going. Listen to the tone of my voice. It's totally fine, I promise. But I do think 6.2 was the best content. Necro, best content in game right now. It's a ton of fun. Necropolis is definitely up there. If I were making a tier list of content, they would both be in the S tier. But for me, 6.2 still reigns supreme. I'm not really a big tier list person, as you guys know. But that's for champions. For content, I don't know. Maybe one day I do make a tier list of best content. It's a little tough, though, because it's hard to measure things that have changed. Like the game overall has changed drastically. And the content itself, 6.2, the way it exists today, it's been nerfed like 3-4 times in total or something. Most of that having to do with the champion boss, but there's also been nerfs to just the overall content itself. So like if I, you know, is it just the rose tinted glasses? I mean, does that even matter? Because if it's all relative to like that time period, then who cares how it looks today? It's all about it. Dude, I gotta stop using white tie. This is not the... I love this champion, but this is not the quest to be using this champion. I need to stop. How dare you throw your eggs at me? Please give me that power gain. 16%, are you serious? I got my power gain at 15%. There we go. But I'm power locked. God. Okay. Anyway. How's about the OG maze quest? A+ on A+ one? That? Yeah, the maze. The maze is good. It's definitely not on the same level as 6.2 and Necropolis. It's definitely up there, but I don't know exactly where I would place that. The tough thing about this game is, in my opinion, a lot of the content, like, I'm pretty picky about it. I've got a lot of opinions, a lot of strong opinions. And I think a lot of the content falls in, like, fairly low tiers. There's a lot of content in, like, the D and F tiers and stuff. So, like, even though the maze is pretty good, that might only make like a B tier or something for me. Even, I don't know. It would be A or B for sure. It's significantly better than most content, but yeah, in reality, it's probably just a B. Kind of like to see a Road to Labyrinth type quest. Road to the Labyrinth, Ace, might be the only other S tier. No. Realm of Legends would be S tier. I don't think I could put more than 3. I think Road to the Labyrinth would be A tier. That's probably what it would be. But kind of like to see Road to Labyrinth type quests come back for the next Everest content. Probably a minority though. Totally. I would love to see it too, but I also recognize that yes, I'm with you, but we are both in the minority on that one for sure. Oh my god. Why'd I put the duck in, dude? I just explained why the duck is no good for this. I mean, I guess the stun immunity doesn't last forever, but Sweet Jesus. It's annoying enough that I don't really want to use them. But yeah, sometimes it's more about the concept than the quest itself. And Road to the Labyrinth, I love the idea that, like, dude, there's content so difficult that you can't even get into the quest itself. Do you know what that does to me as a player? Because here's the reality of it, man. When Labyrinth of Legends came out, I could not do Labyrinth of Legends. But if I could get into Labyrinth of Legends and see the fight, like, and like, not just see the fight, because you could see the fight on YouTube, but if I could actually do the fight myself, it takes away some of the mystique. But when you tell me that I need to work to become stronger just to even step foot in a place like Labyrinth of Legends, okay, bring it on. You know, whereas if I just went in there and was like, oh, Labyrinth of Legends, yeah, this is really hard, I don't really even want to do this. You know, like, I can make the decision like that as a player and be like, oh, okay, I'll let other people have fun with it or something. Like, I don't know. I love when games have like a little bit of that mystery to them, that you have to kind of explore and discover. And sometimes content needs to be gated off like that, where you can prove yourself to be worthy. It's okay. This is different, but also kind of the same. What made it a big deal that, like, Cap in the movies was finally able to wield Mjolnir? Because he it's because he couldn't normally just pick it up. No one else could pick up that hammer, you know. But then eventually he was worthy or something. I mean, maybe it's a bad example because I'm not really into comics. I don't know how that went. Maybe he could have picked it up the whole time from the start. I actually don't know. All I know is people cheered when he was holding the hammer in that one movie, right? So, anyway, Oxygen, thank you for the CHF saying sub BG, tweet please. Okay, Oxygen. Well, let me see here. BG, you are a mystery to be explored and discovered. Mike. If you only knew how true those words actually were. Okay, let's see. Sector 9 was not fun. Did it with Serpent and White Tiger. Got stuck on room 18 against a Wiccan without Incinerate immune. Oh, ouch. The vid is Sector 8. Hercules is too slow, so I play Silk. Okay. So you got the Zone 25. Nice. And then this. Yeah, Silk. I've never used Silk in here, but I heard she does some nutty things. This Mysterio is probably about to get dropped. Okay, looking fairly normal in terms of damage so far. Not really seeing anything too crazy. Okay, the numbers. Was was that an ending medium hit for 350,000? And was there a different attack before that for like 450k or something? My God, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Good Lord. The old days when there was that forum post with Brutal DLX giving us daily updates on his Realm of Legends exploration. Dude, he did that? I wasn't around for that, man. I started playing the game after he'd already beaten it. I didn't know he was also a forum poster of progress or whatever. That was the worst way I could have worded that. But as I said previously, that's what I used to do playing other games. So I always have like a different level of respect for people that also do that. Like before I started making YouTube videos, yeah, I just like posting on forums and just kind of having my own thread. I tried not to spam and have more than one thread, but I would just have a thread. And it would be the same thing like when I did the new account challenge stuff. It'd be the exact same thing, except, you know, just with words and JPEGs. But yeah, fun times. When was Contest Champion channel founded? Point for the year and exact date. Ugh. I'm gonna guess 2015, December 26th or something like that. I don't know. It's actually probably January. Well, no, I don't know. I think January is when I made a Twitter account or something. Yeah, I don't know. I started playing this game December 5th of 2015. I could tell you that exact date. But yeah, I don't know. I was only playing this game for, I think, a couple weeks before I was like, let's make a website for this game. And with the website, how are people going to know? The internet, it's so big. I guess I'll have to make a YouTube channel. The line of thinking was very stupid. But also, hey, listen, sometimes it doesn't matter if you're smart or stupid. You just have to try and do, and you accidentally get something done. I don't know. Something comes from it. Website? I was gonna give another example too of content that, like, so not to go on too big of a World of Warcraft tangent, the old WoW, which is pretty much a dead game at the moment, unfortunately, by the way. For those that have heard me say in the past that I was playing Season of Discovery. See, the Discovery is dead. That game is dead, unfortunately. Or damn near on life support, basically. They botched. They were like rolling it out in phases every 8 weeks. And this was supposed to be phase 3. I mean, it is phase 3, but oh boy. They really blew it. I remember someone coming into the stream too, and I felt so bad because they were like, "Ah, dude, phase 3 is out. You playing?" Because I was so excited playing like phase 1 and 2, and I was just so sour on it. I remember them being like, "Yeah, it seems really good. What are your thoughts?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't even want to play anymore. This is the worst phase. This is terrible." And yeah, I guess eventually everyone else saw the same thing, that they blew it. Anyway, the reason why I brought that game up is because in its peak, the absolute peak for that game's performance ever of all time, the highest population, it was at a time where you could not just get into any content. You had to complete sometimes like a long quest chain or get a certain like reputation level with certain factions just to get into certain areas. And although kind of a pain in the ass, and I guess the developers were like, oh, let's just make it easier on players or something. I mean, that was still the peak of that game. And they don't do stuff like that anymore, really. Anyway. Where's my good Bane transfer shirt? Oh, man. I didn't really do a good Bane transfer on that Yondu. It was okay. It wasn't terrible. But, you know, I'll deserve the shirt. What was the idea for the cable video? Oh, the cable video wasn't going to be anything special. It's just there was certain things about cable that people didn't really understand. And he was a little bit better than people thought. Because cable, dude... Everyone was looking forward to Cable when he first came out. Cable was easily one of the highest requested champs at the time. And people were so pumped, finally coming to the game. And he was such a disappointment. Still is. I'm saying was. He still is. I mean, sure, he got that synergy with APOC that, you know, breathed some life into him for a period of time. But for the most part, he's still a disappointment. But he was better than people thought. Cable goes pew pew. Yeah, as Laura would say, cable goes pew pew. he was still better than people thought because the degen damage on his heavy, even though you couldn't stack it, if you kind of slow played things, he was actually pretty good. Especially with these, the mastery that reduced enemy power gain on stun, and the very far reach of his heavy attack, which these days we're kind of used to champions having a little bit more reach on their heavies. Not all of them do, but dude, some of them. And yeah, Cable at the time, it was like, I don't know, 3 times larger than any other heavy attack. It was ridiculous. By the way, can I still say that Thor's special 1 animation, looks so cool now. Speaking of worthy Cap or just anyone with a giant hammer, I'd love to see that version of Cap hit the game, and the, what is it called again? What's Thor with the axe? What version is that? I'd love to see both of those characters in the game. Hope Cable gets a rework after Deadpool 3. Ooh, clobbering time. That would be really cool. I feel like it's not going to happen just because the whole Cable Apoc synergy thing still. I feel like that kind of was his rework, so to speak. But I'd also be down for that, yeah. Clarissa, are you not even sighing? You know I don't do read lasts. Next channel emoji should say tangent alert BG. Okay, you know. Tangent alert. You think I could fit all those characters in a 42 by 42 pixel little thing? I think it's 42. It might be 48 actually. I think that's all you get for emoji size. I think it's 48 by 48. It's pretty rough. Spike, thank you for the 2, saying tweet again, my lord and savior. Oh my god. I can't believe you said lord and savior and not lord and savior and bald cap god. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to end this. Please don't say Lord and Savior anymore. It's a joke. Okay, let me see. Took Corvus up to rank 3. Hey, but still got the Awakening Gem and the 100 SIGs. Should I just invest all 100 to Corvus? No. Or awaken another champ and split them or what? So, I am going to be your Lord and Savior on this one. I'm going to save you those SIGs. Corvus does not need anything higher than SIG 1. SIG 1 and done. If you duped him naturally, then wherever he's at and done. You definitely don't want to toss any SIGs into him. Now, as far as what you should actually do with those SIGs, it's kind of up to you. Now, I really like Omega Red at a higher SIG level, and 100 SIGs is, it's in the middle, right? It's not exactly high SIG. It's good enough that he'll be a, solid champion for you. And then if you like him, you can feed him more SIGs over time, and he will absolutely benefit going all the way to SIG 200. But it's important to say, Stormbreaker, yeah, Stormbreaker throw. That's the one I want. But it's important to say that Omega Red is not your only option. You don't have to go with Omega Red. You could go with someone like Mole Man. Since Mole Man's already awakened, and then you could chuck the Awakening Gem into Omega Sentinel. I hear that she benefits from the Awaken ability. I don't know if she really benefits at SIG 1 or not, but Karate Man was saying that he only ranked Omega Sentinel because he was able to get the champ awakened. Yeah, so you could toss the Awakening Gem into Omega Sentinel and then even take her to SIG 40. Seems like a pretty good cutoff point where the curve is pretty steep up until then, and then Mole Man. Let's see, where's Gigano Jr.? There he is. Mole Man has got a very steep curve, and you can't always just look at the curve, but usually the steeper the curve, the more they benefit from a higher sig. Again, not always. You got to read what the abilities actually are, but in Mole Man's case, you gain crit damage rating based on missing health. So he's going to crit harder. And you also gain attack rating while unstoppable based on missing health as well. So you're really going to hit harder based on sig level and these, factors, missing health and unstoppable and all that. So, yeah, some people like to invest in Mole Man. If I were you, I do like Omega Red, and I would just go the Omega Red route. But I'm just letting you know, kind of laying out some options for you. I think either one of those is fine, depending on what you enjoy. I hope that advice helps. If anyone else has advice too, feel free to toss that in the chat. The sucky part is cap with a hammer is only really referred to as worthy cap. You can add worthy and unworthy before any champ's name to determine whether they can hold Mjolnir. Ooh. Is that the next Deathless? Just worthy champions? That would actually be kind of crazy. I doubt Marvel would approve that. Unless there are, like, worthy champs. A Clobbering time. I mean, if anyone in here would know this, it'd probably be you. Are there many worthy champs in the comics? And by many, I mean, like, are there a handful of worthy champs or characters in the comics? Kind of curious. Omega Red route, say that 20 times quickly. 20 times? A lot of times. Omega Red route, Omega Red route, Omega Red. I can't. That's as much as I can do. Vision. Dude, Vision? Vision can hold the hammer? Oh my god. I kind of want to see Vision holding the hammer. Vision, Cap. Wait, Black Widow? Yes, there are a lot of worthy champs. Really? Okay. I was expecting you to say, yeah, there's definitely like, I don't know, 5, 6, something out there like that. I was definitely not anticipating hearing many. BG, Vision holds the hammer in Age of Ultron. Oh, really? I watched Age of Ultron. That's the second Avengers movie, right? I mean, maybe I should be putting watched in quotes because, let's face it, this is no knock against the movie. I tried to heavy attack there. That was odd. This is no knock against the movie. It's just that most movies I watch, I fall asleep during. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what percentage of that movie I saw. But I saw part of it. I mean, would it be cool to have like the Deathless champs? Would it be cool to have a worthy set, or would it feel overdone? Does it ever get that way feeling in the comics? Because like it was a big thing in the movies. Well, at least when Cap did it, I guess it couldn't have been that big a thing if I missed when Vision did it. but would it just get played out if too many did? All right. Anyway, go my ducky. In game we have Visions. Oh my god! Come on, dude. Well, my heavy attack is not going off sometimes. Vision's canonically worthy. Moon Knight is. Ooh, Moon Knight. Ah, I wouldn't want Moon Knight though, because his staff already looks so cool. Loki has Squirrel Girl, Doctor Doom. What? Doctor Doom? Didn't expect to hear that. Agent Venom? Really? Deadpool, Rogue, and Magneto. Some surprising names to hear, I gotta say. I guess it's not always, I mean... I should probably just refrain from commenting because, let's face it, I have no idea how the whole worthy, not worthy thing works, nor do I have a full understanding of, hey, sometimes characters are complex and they're not always bad, and sometimes they're good or whatever. So, listen, King in Black was a weird run. Was that for Null? Because that's the King in Black, right? Sovereign time? Have I got that? Yeah, okay. He is the king, dude. Look at this badass mother... So cool. Hot take, to me, my X-Men is cooler than Avengers Assemble. To me, my X-Men is cooler than Avengers Assemble. You're talking about strictly in the movies? Or you're talking about just in general? Because, I don't know, they're both okay. What movie was To Me, my X-Men? Because I don't know if I saw that movie. Speaking of designs, who's the best looking champ? I think Gallon is up there. His staff is just epic. Gallon's super cool. No doubt about that. I don't know. When it comes to like best looking champ, there's too many to say like best. Never mind. I take that back. As I'm scrolling through some of my 6-star cosmics here. No, I mean I like King Deathless King Group, but I can't even say he's best. I don't know. I don't know who best would be. Professor X says that his X-Men. I mean, I figured it was Professor X, but it's in the comics and X-Men 97. I see. I'll take. I think Havoc is the best onslaught counter in the game. Havoc, huh? Havoc's cool. I don't know that I would want to use him for that, but I mean, hey, I guess I haven't tried, so maybe if I tried. Not gonna lie, the art team kind of missed on Silver Sable. Was not thought possible, but it kind of was. Silver Sable, hold on. Dude, hold on. What class type is Silver Sable even? Hold on, let me just do this. Where's screw it. I'll just do this. Oh man, why am I still on Cosmic? My only disappointment with Silver Sable right now, at least without even looking at the champ, is that it's another SS. Dang, there's so many 7-stars I don't have. Okay. I think she looks okay. Has like a distinct color scheme. Let me look her up like in comics, because maybe I'd agree with you if I saw her in comics. Hold on. Silver Sable Marvel. Okay. I mean, I guess the first thing I notice looking at Silver Sable in game is she's a lot more gray Sable. Not all that shiny, and some of these you could see like a lot more shine. For sure. So maybe that's what you're talking about, or maybe just talking about some different aspects. Like has like this vest kind of thing down here. I don't know. She looks pretty cool here. Yeah, I mean, I guess not maybe not that maybe not that crazy looking compared to what she could have been. That gun is larger than she is, by the way. It's ridiculous. She looks comic accurate, just a swords and gun character, hard to express that visually. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I think she looks distinct, though, at least. I remember, I think it was Gabe. I think it was Gabe or... Oh, man, I'm trying to think of the dude's name. He's like the head of Marvel Games, or... Maybe not the head of Marvel Games, but like one of the guys. Anyway, they were like on stage at Comic-Con, and it was when they were talking about Aegon being added to the game. And kind of talking about like what makes a Marvel character. And there's so many different characters. They all have to be like distinct looking. And usually that means keeping it to no more than like 3 colors for the most part. Along with, you know, just like a clean overall design. But I don't know, it's kind of cool that there's really only like 2 for this character-ish. Of course, there's, I don't know, hundreds or thousands or millions of colors technically, but 2 main colors, not counting like all the facial tones and color of the gun and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, it just makes her visually distinct. Like I can very quickly glance over and be like, oh, Silver Sable. That's cool. Actually respecting BG for not taking a peek. Not taking a peek, huh? The PlayStation Spider-Man Sable owns a minivan, and no amount of conversations can sway me. Oh. What? Alright, is that off camera? Okay, what are we talking? Alright, I think I understand maybe what you're saying about taking a peek. You talking about her butt or something? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of after reading those 2 comments. It's a video game, people. They're just polygons. Settle down. Okay, anyway. Guys, it's kind of late, so I think it's time to call it a night. Got some units back, got the first quest done 100%. Feel pretty good about tonight's progress. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Tell it to Titania, you perv. Okay, Simon, you know. This freaking guy. But before I go, this man who looked at Angela's butt. Whoa. First off, the only thing I've ever looked at about Angela is her belt. Okay? You've got the wrong B. Her belt is incredible. Anyway, before I go, shout out to Sins for being tonight's biggest D again. Sins, dude, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you to everyone else. Appreciate you guys. Had a fun time. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Almost for sure tomorrow normal time. 90% of the 90% chance. It'll be normal time at night. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Night, everybody. What about when you were checking out the thing? Okay. I gotta go now. Bye.